The best method for cutting kitchen floor tiles to fit against cabinets or walls is to measure carefully, plan cuts to preserve factory edges, and use a wet saw for precise scored and finished edges. Begin by measuring each cut location individually rather than assuming uniform spaces across the room, because walls and cabinets are rarely perfectly straight. Subtract for the grout joint and the expansion gap when marking each tile. A common approach is to subtract the width of one grout joint plus 1/8 of an inch for expansion, but here spell it out. Subtract the width of one grout joint and 1/8 of an inch. Transfer your measurements to the tile using a pencil or non-permanent marker and a square to keep lines straight. Use a wet saw with the correct diamond blade for the tile type and cut slowly with steady forward pressure to avoid chipping. If you need a curved or L-shaped cut, score first, then finish on the saw, or use a tile nipper for small notches. Preserve any factory edges against visible areas like cabinet bases, because those edges are smooth and do not need grinding. Always wear ear and eye protection and keep the saw water reservoir properly filled to reduce dust and heat stress on the blade. 3 common mistakes are measuring once and assuming symmetry, which causes uneven gaps. Fix this by measuring each tile location and dry fitting pieces before cutting. Second, cutting too quickly or forcing the tile through the saw leads to chipping and cracked tiles. Slow, steady feeds with the proper blade and supporting the tile across its full length prevents that. Third, neglecting the expansion gap and grout allowance produces buckling or tight joints later. Correct this by subtracting the grout joint and expansion gap from your cut measurement and using spacers when laying tiles. On bighomeprojects.com, we help homeowners find local tile installers and other contractors, and we help contractors find new work through our listings. We also host a discussion community where homeowners and professionals share tips on measuring, cutting, and fitting tile so we can all learn from real-world experience.